All right, guys. So you might notice that today we didn't put out a short, right? And that's cool because I'm going to show you what we do to get those videos, right? Like we come up with a lick and we imagine it over a certain scenario. Today's lick, I'm going to play over something like a... Right, so it's just going C, G, F. So I might play something like right? And how I came up with that was I just looked at my chords. Right? There's a C going into a G, going into an F, and going back to C. So what I'm doing here is giving myself an intro. Then I go down the G triad, or the G-shaped triad, but it's a C, right? Right? So C chord. G chord is going to be the D shape. Right? Because it's cops always get free donuts, right? Get free donuts, that shape right there. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the F, which is a whole step down from G. But instead of putting in this note here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the major seventh on the F. So it sounds like this chord, right? It sounds like, and that gives us more of a pull back into the C. So, right? So I have right, and that'll bring me back in, or something like that. And it doesn't have to be that. I can use those same pictures to come up with something else. Maybe I'll keep that and I'll go into that G here. And then into the F here. Back to that C. Right? And then we get that. Right? Something like that. But I'm coming up with these licks by looking at the notes that it's supposed to be covering over. So I've got my C, G, F, C. Now, another way to look at this might be to take out the C itself and play over like an E minor sort of thing, because E minor is an extension of C, right? So maybe over this, I could play like an E minor chord, right? I could play over that, and gives me that C major 7 sound. And then that leads me into my G, into my F, and make it F major 7, back to C. All right, stuff like that. So the idea is to look at the pictures that you're playing and start deriving your notes from that. And it just makes it a little bit easier to be in key because you're playing the notes of the chord, right? So that's always a fun thing to do, is to sound correct. And it's a safe way to play. So that's the start to soloing and to finding licks. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you like stuff like this, we do this all the time at hawaiimusicschool.com. So if you check us out, sign up. It's 2 weeks for free when you first start. So see if you like it. And if you like it, stick with us and tell your friends about us. All right, guys. Aloha. Mahalo.